Hey there guys, it's USA12 here. Last time on our Pokemon Fire and Nuzlocke, we went through Viridian Forest, and it took a very long time, and we had to Leech Seed 3 Metapods to death, and it was very painful, and I really don't feel like doing that again. Thankfully, we're already through Viridian Forest, and we don't have to go back to Viridian City for quite a while, as far as I know. So let's continue in this direction that we were heading last time. And let's talk to these people. Old man. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down by a special Pokemon move, I hear. So yes, that brings up a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a while. HM moves. So HM and TM moves are these little discs that you can find around the world or you can buy, and basically you give them to your Pokemon and it teaches them a new move, instead of having to wait for them to level up and get that move. TM discs, after you use them, that TM is used up and you cannot use it again. It disappears after it's like a consumable basically. HM moves, however, you can use them as many times as you want, and I think all HMs can be used outside of battle for various reasons. For instance, the HM cut allows you to cut down small trees when they're blocking your path without having to be in battle. And then there's other various HMs that we can go over as we get to them. The thing about HMs in a Nuzlocke, however, is the fact that sometimes you'll end up with a team that cannot use an HM you need to progress through the game. To solve this issue, if I end up coming across that problem, I'm going to go and catch a Pokemon that is called an HM slave in HM slave in Pokemon terms. It means you only use him for HMs. I will not let him battle. So, if we come across a situation, we'll deal with it when that happens. Let's see what this kid has to say.
Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds.
Yep, so there's caves. You haven't come across one yet, but that's nice. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. Yeah, so if a Pokemon is evolving and I don't want it to evolve, I can just click the B button and it'll stop its evolution. This is that tiny tree that we were talking about, so if I get the cut, is this considered? I think this is still considered Route 3. I believe. I can't check, I don't have my map yet. Just do this. Yeah, Route 2 rather. Yes, so that's not considered a new encounter there, unfortunately. So here we are, Pewter City. The next big city in our encounter. Let's look in here and see what these guys have to say. Pokemon learn new techniques as they grow, but some moves must be taught to them by people. Yep, that's also describing TMs again. You can teach them moves without them having to learn them themselves.
A Pokemon can become easier to catch if it has a status problem, sleep, poison, burn, or paralysis. Those are all effective. But catching a Pokemon is never a sure thing.
Yep, so that goes over the status moves that we went over last episode. If you haven't looked at that, check it out. I guess it'll probably be over on the sidebar if you guys want to watch that. There aren't many serious Pokemon trainers here. They're all like bug catchers, just hobbyists. But Pewter Gym's Brock isn't like that. Not one bit. So this is going to be the first city where we can come across an actual gym leader. Psst. You want to know what I'm doing? That's right, it's hard work. I guess flowers? He didn't tell us, but that works. So let's go in here and we'll heal up our party, because they are in desperate need of it. Alright. Nope, stop. Ugh, okay. Moving on. God, why do people close doors so loud in my house? So moving on in this area, we shall... we're going to try and grind some Pokemon. So now Mojo is the maximum level he can be at the moment, but I think Pudgy could use some work. So I don't know what the level of Pokemon in this area are. Pudgy may be extremely outmatched. We'll see. Okay, so that's good. They're not too high of a level compared to Pudgy. We should be able to deal with this, unless that Pidgey might actually be a problem. Okay, what did that do? 5 damage? If he gets a crit, he'll kill Pudgy. I don't think he'll get a crit. I honestly don't. Let's go for the tackle. Let's switch here. Sorry about that. Had a bit of an interruption. So yeah, Pidgey is not looking too great. Let's switch out to... let's switch out to Blaze here. He's a high enough level to deal with this Pidgey, I think. Took that tackle like a champ, and let's throw out a Poison Sting. See what damage we can do with that. A crit! Yes! Good job, Blaze. Okay, Pudgy gained 11 experience, and Blaze gained 11 experience. So Pudgy's not doing too hot. I'm going to run back and heal, and we'll be right back after that. Alright, we are back, and our team is all healed up. Let's go into the grass again, and see what we can find. Awesome, a Caterpie, but he's level 4. Now this may be a problem for Pudgy. Let's see what we can do. Luckily, Caterpie's attack stat isn't nearly as high as the Pidgeys we encountered earlier. So each attack is doing 3 damage per attack. If he lands a crit, it still won't kill me, so I'm not that worried. String Shot lowers my speed. Not a problem, just let's just get a free damaging hit on him, bring him down to below our health, which is nice. Come on, Pudgy. Take him down a peg. Show him who's boss. Now, he will outspeed me. Because I have I'm minus 2 speed at the moment because of those 2 string shots. Now, if he hits a crit, Pudgy will die. But if he doesn't hit a crit, Pudgy will survive on 1 HP. So, instead of taking that chance, let's just go with a potion. Oh, he used another string shot anyways, it wouldn't have mattered. So let's go next turn. Another string shot, good. And we'll go for a tackle, and we'll put a can on this fight. Caterpie fainted. Look at all that experience. Oh yes, that's great. Jump in here real quick. I like to stay on the edges when I'm playing my Nuzlocke, because if you don't, then you risk accidentally knocking you risk having your Pokemon on low health and then having to run to a nearby health center, and then you could run into a wild Pokemon on the way there. It's very bad news. Okay, Pudgy is again on not so good footing here. Let's move over to Blaze. Another tackle. That did a lot. Holy crap. Poison Sting. No crit this time. Blaze can take one more hit before I will get worried now. Yes, poison. Good. That is lucky for us. Pidgey is hurt. Okay, what do we want to do here? Let's use a potion. Oh, my bad. Alright, Poison Sting, and that should be it for this game. Poison Pidgey down. Pudgy grew to level 3, now he should be able to compete with the rest of the Pokemon on this route, hopefully. Let's go up to the Pokemon Center and heal up again. So for the sake of keeping this short, I'm going to do the grinding off screen, and then I will come back when all of our Pokemon are of sufficient level. So yeah, I will see you guys then. So, I was on my way back from healing the Pokemon up again, and I realized that we hadn't even looked around the rest of the town yet, because I completely forgot. So, let's check up in here and see what this kid has to say.
Nidoran, sit!
Wow, wow. Okay. Our Pokemon's an outsider, so it's finicky and hard to handle. An outsider is a Pokemon that you get in a trade. It grows fast, but it may ignore an unskilled trainer in battle. If only we had some badges. So, in a game where you can trade over consoles, any Pokemon you get over that trade, depending on how many badges you have, will not obey you sometimes. It'll have a high chance of disobeying you. Now, I think this guy will keep us from going down this route before we beat Brock. Yep, he's gonna take us. He's gonna make us follow him all the way to Brock's gym. But we don't want to fight him yet because our Pokemon are not of sufficient level. So once he follows us here, or once he makes us follow him here, we will just simply go back to our grind. After we look at the Pokemart and what they're selling there. Yeah. And then he vanishes. He is a master magician. So let's go over to the Pokemart here, and we'll see what they have to offer, if it's anything different from Viridian City in our last episode. Oh, let's see what these kids have to say first.
Good things can happen if you raise Pokemon diligently. Even the weak ones can surprise you if you don't give up on them.
A shady old guy snuck me into buying this weird fish Pokemon. It's totally weak and costs $500. I wonder what that could be. So, the only thing we got here is the escape rope and the repel. So, repels are great because they repel stuff. You know, simple. But we don't actually have enough money to buy sufficient numbers at the moment. So, how many Pokeballs do we have? We have 4. I'm just gonna buy 1. Everything else I'm not too worried about. So let's just move on from that. And we'll go back to the grind. I'll see you guys when we get there. No! A crit! A crit from a wild Pidgey has fainted our poor Pudgy. Oh god, that's depressing. That's our first death, and we're not even through the first gym yet. I'm just grinding. Oh, that's so sad. We're gonna have a funeral for him later. But we'll send out Blaze for now. He seems to be the only one capable enough to do it. When I was grinding, I was grinding levels for Pudgy, and it seemed like he wasn't doing nearly as much damage as a Pidgey that was a level lower than he was. And I think that's because he might have had a minus attack nature, which is not good for a Pidgey. Not at all. So, yeah. It's our first death, guys. It's very sad. Let's go this way. Into the Pokemon Center. Up to our PC. Oops. Alright, let's see here. Box 1 will be our normal box. Alright. Let's drop our poor Pudgy in here. Pudgy. You will be missed. Very, very heavily. We grieve for the loss of our dear Pudgy. Moment of silence. Okay, that's enough. Let's just, I guess we gotta move on from this crushing defeat and the loss of Pudgy. But I don't know how much more grinding will be useful for these three, because I don't think we're going to be ending up using them anyways against Brock. So why don't we heal up here? And then we'll go and we'll face off Brock. Why not? Alright. Actually, real quick before we go face off Brock, I'm going to show you guys this. This is the Pokemon Museum. $50. Yeah, sure. We'll get money back in the gym anyways. So here you can see all sorts of different kinds of fossils, like this one here, if I can read this. An Aerodactyl fossil. So when we come across the fossils in this game, I think I will count them as a Pokemon that we can use. Actually, I don't think so. I think what I'll do is I'll throw them in the PC box, or I'll keep them as items. I forget what I think you keep them as items, and I'll just add an encounter to that route where we found them. Yeah, a Pikachu soon, I promise.
I want a Pikachu. It's so cute. I asked my daddy to catch me one.
I should have read those the other way around. Oh well. Talk to the scientist here, see what he has to say. This month, we're creating a space exhibit. Good for them. Moonstone, huh? What's so special about it? Looks like an ordinary rock to me. I'm guessing he's talking about this. A meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It is thought to be a moonstone. July 20th, 1969. Humankind first set foot on the moon that day. I bought a colored TV just so I could watch that news. I didn't think there were colored TVs back then. I'm relatively sure they were strictly non-colored TVs. Oh well. So if you all were paying attention just a second ago, there's this area over here, which is an area we cannot go to yet because it requires us to be able to use the move Cut outside of battle over on that little tree over there. But without further ado, I think it's time to enter the gym. Okay. Hiya! Do you want to dream big? Do you dare to dream of becoming the Pokemon champ? I'm no trainer, but I can advise you on how to win. Let me take you to the top. Sure. Alright, let's get happening. The first Pokemon out in the match is at the left of the Pokemon list. By changing the order of Pokemon, you may gain an advantage. Try different orders to suit your Pokemon's part, or your opponent's partner. Excuse me. Pewter Pokemon Gym, leader Brock. Winning trainers, Shimo. So our rival has already been here, it seems. We have one trainer in the way. Stop it right there, kid. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. More like maybe a couple steps? But whatever you say, pal. Whatever you say. Camper Liam sent out Geodude. So, all of the Pokemon in this gym will be ground or rock based, or both. So, we're just going to Vine Whip the crap out of them. Because that's what's gonna be useful, I guess. Mojo gained 183 experience points. Holy crap. Alright, another Vine Whip. Sandshrew should be no problem. Oh! That's annoying. Lower our accuracy with that sand attack. Let's hope we don't miss this next move. Ah, we missed. Using Defense Curl. Let's go with a Tackle. I was hoping that would do more. Well done. That's a shame. One more Tackle should do him in, though. There we go. I'd rather conserve our Vine Whips because we only have 10 of them to use. And I want to be able to use as many as I can on Brock. Now, I don't think that Brock's Onix has any ground type moves. So let's face him. My Pokemon are all rock hard, and I have true grit determination. That's right, all my Pokemon are rock type. You're going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, Leader Brock. Geodude is his first Mon, level 12. Send out Mojo, and just go for the Vine Whip. Take him out. I don't think he has Sturdy. Nope. Good, good, good. Now comes the real tough part of our battle. Yay! Now comes the really tough part of this battle. Onix. Level 14. Always level 14, so I could have leveled up Mojo a little bit better. For some reason, I thought he was level 12. Onix 14. Level 14, let's see if a Vine Whip will take him down in one hit. Tackles aren't going to do much to us. Yes! First gym down with only one death, which is ironically not to the gym leader. Mojo was a great pick for this. I took you for granted, and so I lost. As proof of your victory, I can confer you on this. The official Pokemon League Boulder Badge. You say receive the Boulder Badge from Brock. Okay then. Just having the Boulder Badge makes your Pokemon more powerful. It also enables the use of the move Flash outside of battle. Of course, a Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. That's another HM move, Flash. It lights up dark areas. Completely useless move in battle. It'll definitely go on an HM slave. Wait, take this with you. TM39, our first TM. A TM, or technical machine, contains a technique for Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyway, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foes and lowers its speed. It is the feared move of Brock's Onix. So, that is Brock defeated. Not much else got done. We explored Pewter City, and next time we will be moving on into the next route and getting our next encounter. But until then, I've been Usei12, and you all have a very nice day. Signing out.